board, we can actually start. They are ready for us to go live.
Okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the City of Mesa Planning and Zoning Board public hearing for Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. Go ahead and call the meeting to order. Just a few housekeeping items since we're doing this virtual meeting. It's kind of a first for me, so I hope I do okay. Just wanted to let all of the board members know that I will be doing a roll call for any items that we'll be voting on, just so that we can make sure that we get everybody's vote noted for the record. And also, if any of you have a comment or you want to address staff or make a motion or whatever, if you could just say, hey, Chair, this is board member so-and-so, so that people who might be listening or watching, if they can't see your face, they'll know who it is that's speaking. I'd appreciate that. And Rebecca, do we have any online cards, comment cards, or anything we should be aware of?
We do not, Chair. No comments.
Okay, and do we have anybody that's called in from the public to speak?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, so that is a great transition into our consent agenda. So we will be reading the consent agenda. Actually, Board Member Villanueva Saucedo will be reading that for us. Unless somebody was here to request an item is taken off the consent agenda, which we know that's not the case, we'll go ahead and just read it into the record. The Board Member Villanueva Saucedo, can you read that for us, please?
Absolutely. Items on the consent agenda. Item 2A, minutes from the February 26, 2020 study sessions and regular hearing. Item 3A, ZON 19-00909, District 6, within the 9200 and 9400 blocks of East Ray Road, South Side, the 5200 to 5400 blocks of South Ellsworth Road, East Side, and within the 9200 to 9400 blocks of East Cadence Parkway, both sides, located south of Ray Road and east of Ellsworth Road, site plan review. This request will allow for the development of a commercial shopping center within the Cadence community. Staff recommendation is approval with conditions. Item 3B, ZON 20-00035, District 6, within the 7800-8100 blocks of East Ray Road, South Side, located west of Haas Road on the south side of Ray Road, site plan review and special use permit. This request will allow for an industrial development. Staff recommendation is approval with conditions. Item 4A, ZON 19-0.
Hang on, Deanna, is that the one that we have to change the parking?
That's 935.
Sorry.
That's okay. Item 4A, ZON 19-00687, District 5, within the 1800 blocks of North Val Vista Drive, East Side, located south of McKellips Road on the east side of Val Vista Drive, rezoning from RS-35 to RS-35 BIZ. This request will allow for the development of a single residence subdivision. Staff recommendation is approval with conditions. Item 4B, ZON 19-00706, District 5, within the 2400 to 2500 blocks of North Val Vista Drive, East Side, located south of McDowell Road on the east side of Val Vista Drive, rezoning from RS-35 to RS-35 PAD. This request will allow for the development of a single residence subdivision. Staff recommendation is approval with conditions. Item 4C, ZON 19-00935, District 3. 20.68 plus acres of this property is located within the 1800 to 2000 blocks of South Hobson, East Side, the 600 to 800 blocks of East Baseline Road, North Side, and the 1900 to 2000 blocks of South Horn, West Side, and 4.5 plus acres of this property is located within the 500 block of East Auto Center Drive, South Side, and within the 1700 to 1900 blocks of South Hobson, West Side. Rezoning from LI to LIPAD to LIPAD and site plan review. Request will allow the establishment of Metro East Valley PAD and will allow for an industrial development. Staff recommendation is approval with conditions with the correction as noted in today's study session. Item 4D, ZON 19-00960, District 6, within the 7100 to 7300 blocks of East Baseline Road, South Side, located east of Power Road on the south side of Baseline Road. Modification of an approved PAD and site plan modification. This request will allow for the development of a medical office building and a future pad site. Staff recommendation is approval with conditions. Item 5A, Cadence at Gateway, District 6, within the 9200 to 9400 blocks of East Ray Road, South Side, the 5200 to 5400 blocks of South Ellsworth Road, East Side, and within the 9200 and 9400 blocks of East Cadence Parkway, both sides, located south of Ray Road and east of Ellsworth Road, preliminary plat. Staff recommendation is approval with conditions. Item 5B, the Landing Phase 3 District 6, within the 7800 to 8100 blocks of East Ray Road South Side, located west of Haas Road on the south side of Ray Road, preliminary plat. Staff recommendation is approval with conditions. Item 5C, KV Estates District 5, within the 1800 block of North Val Vista Drive East Side, located south of McKellips Road on the east side of Val Vista Drive, preliminary plat. Staff recommendation is approval with conditions. Item 5D, DeRoche Estates District 5, within the 2400 to 2500 blocks of North Val Vista Drive East Side, located south of McDowell Road on the east side of Val Vista Drive, preliminary plat. Staff recommendation is approval with conditions. Item 5E, Metro East Valley Commerce Center 3, District 3, 20.6 plus acres of the property is located within the 1800 to 2000 blocks of South Hobson East Side, the 600 to 800 blocks of East Baseline Road North Side, and the 1900 to 2000 blocks of South Horn West Side, and 4.5 plus acres of the property is located within the 500 block of East Auto Center Drive South Side, and within the 1700 to 1900 blocks of South Hobson West Side. Preliminary plat. Staff recommendation is approval with conditions. That concludes our consent agenda.
Thank you very much. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Chair, this is Board Member Allen. I would like to make a motion that we approve the consent agenda as read into the record on Wednesday, March 25th.
Thank you. So Board Member Allen has made a motion to approve the consent agenda. Is there a second?
I second.
Okay, Board Member Boyle seconds. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a roll call vote. I'll first say aye for myself. Vice Chair Astle? Did you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I was just going to, do the roll call to approve the consent agenda. And Board Member Astle, could you hear me? I don't think he can hear me. Board Member Astle,
Can you
do you vote yay?
do an up or down?
How can we, okay. How can we get him?
Okay, they can hear you. I'm putting you on speaker so we can hear you better
Well,
now.
that might be better. I'm having a little trouble with my sound and video, but
Okay, so we
I
can hear
appreciate
you.
it.
All right, good, we got you there. I was just doing the roll call vote to approve the consent agenda. And I went ahead and voted aye, and it's your turn, Vice Chair Astle.
I am here. I appreciate it.
Board Member Sarkisian.
Yes.
Board Member Boyle.
Aye.
Board Member Allen.
Yes.
Board Member Crockett.
Aye.
Board Member Villanueva Saucedo.
Aye.
The consent agenda passes.
Hold on, we want to hear what board member also actually vote.
I vote aye.
Thanks.
Okay, excellent. So the consent agenda passes. There are no items that are not on the consent agenda. Mr. Apia, did you have anything you want to add before I ask for a motion to adjourn?
No, we thank you. We thank the board for being able to help organize this hearing. We will be having another hearing next month, and we'll keep you informed as to the structure or the process that we're going to use for the hearing. But thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. So is there someone who would like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I move that we adjourn. This is Tim, or Board Member Boyle. I move that we adjourn the meeting.
Okay, Board Member Boyle made a motion to adjourn the meeting. Is there a second?
I'll second. This is Jessica Sarkisian.
Board Member Sarkisian seconds. I'm going to do the roll call vote then. Aye for myself, Vice Chair Astle.
Oh, no. Has he lost again?
Can you hear us now, Vice Chair?
I'm hearing now. Sorry, lost the call.
That's okay. So we're just doing the roll call vote to adjourn the meeting. What is your vote, sir?
I am in favor of adjourning the meeting.
Okay. Board Member Sarkisian.
Yes,
Board,
please.
Board Member Boyle.
Aye.
Board Member Allen.
Aye.
Board Member Crockett.
Aye.
And Board Member Villanueva Sauceda.
Aye.
Okay, the meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You.
Yeah.
Bye.